Well, I got myself a black eye for Christmas, so just fell over in the house unfortunately, but I'll show less of me and more of the riding today. So I'm going to get out today on the new boards, the starboard. And this one is 710 by 23 for 140 litres. First trying it, so I don't know where the foil goes or anything, so we'll see as we go along. So I'll see you out there in the water. .55 wing, it's barely flying at the minute, so we'll try and get out with the curved XXL V2 and the new starboard, so I'll see you in there. Let's go. So I've been sitting on a downwind board for absolutely ages. I've looked at loads of brands, Loco and Gong and all sorts, and I ended up getting this one in the end just because it was on cheap and a sale and I need to get started. So it's 22 wide, which is probably a little bit too wide, but at least it'll get me started doing some downwinds with a wing, hopefully subsurfing and also maybe a bit downwinding, hopefully as I get better. Here today you can see Andy there, he's on his 5.5 wing and he's on his Spitfire 1100, which isn't that much different from my Curve H, same sort of dimensions. And I'm really looking forward to trying his board, which is the Armstrong mid-length 6.1, which he has just got. So it'll be really interesting to see how that reacts in the waves, because it's all about wave riding for me and trying to get on as many bumps as possible. So there you go, fantastic session. Got out on the starboard 710. It's good to get out in the water. It's really light. It's probably 10 knots at the most, maybe 12 knots. And I did get up on foil a few times. It seems to get going quite easily. Very fast through the water. Had the XXL curve on, which is 8.5 aspect. It's a big foil. It's 1600 centimeters squared. So sometimes it's just really nice to get down to the beach, even though it was only gusting to about 10 to 12 knots, as I said before. It's probably about 7 knots most of the time, to be fair. Once I was up, I could keep going though with that big front wing. The board was really good, very stable at 22 wide. I could just stand on it, absolutely no problem whatsoever. So I have no problem when I've got a paddle in my hand. Well, I hope I don't have much of a problem. I have been subsurfing for quite a few years, so I don't know how much of that is transferable, but we'll find out. I'll not be filming much of me falling off for the first few months while I get a little bit more used to it. So anyway, I'll check back in a few months on this board and I'll let you know how I'm getting on with it. So anyway, happy New Year to everyone. Have a great New Year and I'll see you all soon. Take care now. Good winds.